Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So today I am doing their thoughts and feelings pick a card reading. If you're ready, you can go ahead and check out the timestamps below. But if you want to hear about a little bit more about what I'm doing here, well then let me tell you. So it is a pretty just kind of straightforward, fairly short, like what's on their mind, what's in their heart, and any potential action that this person might take toward you. This is just, well, I did like focus on romantic relationships. All right, so all of the piles here have some sort of romantic focus. I did have to redo this because I had to well, I added another pile and stuff, and so I'm redoing the intro here. But yeah, so that is what I'm asking about, and I will be starting with an energy check. Okay, so as you choose your piles over here, listen to the energy check. If that part of the reading makes sense for you, then you'll know that their thoughts and feelings might have some messages for you. If the energy check and the assessment of your current energy does not make sense to you, definitely check out any other piles that call to you. But I will say that it's always possible that this whole reading doesn't have any messages for you, because sometimes that happens. So above everything, trust yourself. And yeah, I hope that there are messages here for you. And if there are, I would absolutely appreciate your support. You can always support me in the form of a like or a comment. You can subscribe or share my videos with anybody that you think might be interested. Just thank you so much for being here. And let me introduce you to the piles. So for pile number 1, I will be using the Wandering Star Tarot, which I've paired up here with the Peacock or pile number 2. I'll be using the Luna Soul Tarot, which is accompanied by this Pyrite. Pile number 3, I'll be using the Santa Muerte Tarot, which is accompanied by this black Tourmaline. And pile number 4 is the Secrets of Paradise Tarot, which is paired up here with this fire quartz. So as you get ready to choose your piles, I'm going to say, if you're attracted to the stone, definitely look into the stone's properties. And, as there might be any messages for you in that. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you at your reading. Hi, pile number 1, or those of you who chose the Wandering Star Tarot or the Peacock or over here as well. So I am starting by asking about your current situation, okay? If this part of the reading resonates with you, then you'll know that the rest of the messages are for you. But if this part does not resonate with you, then you should definitely check out a different pile, all right? And so, wow. Okay. So just to point out some signs here, you do have the air signs being repped here in the mutual energy and in partner ace. And that would be, all really Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini here. Emphasis on, Libra and Aquarius, all right? And then over here with the Knight of Cups, you have the energy of Scorpio and or Cancer, all right? Depends on how you look at it, but I'm getting like both of those here, okay? Now, I am gonna say, just like with the opposition, with the confrontation over here, okay? I'm also getting like the horned signs, I don't know what else to call them, but so you could be any of the horned signs, all right, but it really, okay, this is really, wow, this is really interesting, okay? So let's get into it, okay? Sorry, those were just like, a couple of little things here and there that I was noticing right off the bat in case that resonates, but it doesn't have to. Let's get more into the energies and see if that part makes sense for you, okay? So with the Knight of Swords over here, you do have, somebody who, it's really interesting though, because it's like they want to communicate, but they are not doing it. Okay. I want to point out just because, there's, there's no such thing as coincidence is what I was going to say, but you have, is like the knights over here are facing in opposite directions, right? And then over here you have confrontation. So it's really interesting because it's like I'm getting like y'all are butting heads. This is somebody with, I don't know, like you're either butting heads or there's something that you want to talk about, there's something that you want to share, yet both of you keep walking away from the other and not talking about it. Okay, over here I'm getting this person is particularly ready to share. Okay, I get that they do have true intentions, okay? I don't think that, this is somebody who's like just kind of messing around. I do think that they want to share their feelings. I don't think that it's, how do I say this? Because the Knight of Swords can be flighty energy, but that's not what I'm getting, right? I'm not getting that it's just somebody who's just gonna come and go or anything like that. I'm just getting that it's somebody who's clumsy with their words. Maybe their words are causing more trouble, right? Maybe they like just don't know how to express their feelings. They don't know how to share. I'm also getting it's somebody who has who might have a lot on their plates right now. So there's this need for them to balance, whatever it is that's happening. This person might be struggling to balance, just like the different aspects of their lives. It could also just be balancing like their feelings with the way that they're talking is something that I'm getting, right? Like, how do I say that? Like, does that make sense? Like maybe you have like a lot of feelings and they're getting like word vomit, right? Or like they're just kind of saying like more things than they can explain, or vice versa, right? It's like this sense of, I don't know what to do with all these feelings, so I'm gonna shut up and run away and go the other way, right? Nonetheless, right, like there is something that you all are trying to kind of fix over here, okay? There's you like it's possible that you had a fight already and now you're kind of walking away from each other. Maybe you needed some space and you're trying to figure out if you're gonna like talk things out or what's gonna happen, okay? But on this side, you do have somebody who, same, right? I think these both sides of this like relationship, they care about each other, all right? Like just with the true heart here coming up with the Knight of Swords, and then this is the Knight of Cups, and you do have desire, but I'm also getting like that it's not just like lusty or kind of, fickle, right? That it is, with the Knight of Cups energy, somebody who has like real feelings, right? I'm getting that y'all are on the same level, on the same page as far as what you want, right? So it could be something, light. It could be something, sorry, somebody might be trying, see, y'all need to, sorry about that. I usually try to turn my phone off. But in case you could hear my phone, I don't know if you could even hear it, but it just kind of went off a little bit right now. And I'm just getting like, y'all are thinking about messaging each other. You want to talk. You want to, like, I don't know, maybe texting is going to be the way to get this conversation started, get this conversation going over here, But I am getting just, like, potentially not really talking right now, like, not kind of like, I'm getting, y'all are like letting things not simmer. I don't think simmer is the right word. It's exactly what I'm trying to say. But it's almost like there's just like this big elephant in the room. There's this big thing that happened or something happened or y'all are either had a fight, confronted each other about something, some sort of quarrel or argument that you are not addressing, okay? Like this person over here, they're like thinking about coming through, like they might try to make amends, in a physical way is what I'm getting, they might come in like offering like, hey, let's get away. Like, hey, I'm getting like, this person wants to kind of this person wants to fix things in a very romantic way, right? Like they might use desire to try to kind of smooth things over. Like, hey, let's go on a getaway. Hey, let's go, I don't know, like just kind of have some fun times. I think I'm getting like this person's very like, hey, like let's think about all the good things that we do together. Let's think about all the fun times. Let's talk about our feelings, our good feelings, right? Where I'm getting like this person is just kind of almost trying to talk things out in like, you know what, if we're gonna move forward, we need to address the elephant in the room. You know what, we need to like actually think about like, with a balance check, like, okay, we need to think about what's not working so that we can move forward. It's not that this person doesn't want to move forward, right? It's just like that they're more willing to talk about the things that aren't working, where I'm getting that this person is just kind of trying to smooth things over, right? Not that they don't want to acknowledge that, like they might just kind of be struggling over here, right? Because I am getting communication is coming. You all need to start this conversation, right? Like the Ace of Swords is saying, hey, like get this conversation going, get this conversation started. But I am getting that you are not doing it at this moment, okay? So is that too much ranting? Sorry. All right, if that energy makes sense, all right, then let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what your person is thinking, feeling, and what they're going to be doing, all right? So like their thoughts, feelings, and then their actions here, okay? So, all right, you do have the Page of Wands and, oh my gosh, and the Tower in their thoughts. You have the Seven of Wands, and the Lovers reversed in their feelings, and you have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands in their actions over here, okay? So I'm gonna say that I feel like your person might be this person over here, just based on this energy. Like they might be the ones that are trying to talk about what's not working. It doesn't mean that they don't want to fix things or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I do think that they want to fix things. They just kind of want to take things slow, and they want to make sure that if you all move forward, you're gonna do so mindfully, okay? You do have, oh, interesting. That's funny. Okay, you do have grandmother and mother showing up, okay? That could be relevant. That could be significant. You might just have messages coming in from grandmother, mother. It could be messages to check in with them. The person that you're seeing could be a mother, right? Or you might be, yeah, or you might be really thinking about, I'm getting like your legacies, like you might actually be thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna say this, all right? For some of you, some of these confrontations that might have happened from like family issues, like if that makes sense. Like it could have come from, how do you say this? Like maybe your family is not agreeing with each other's choices for a partner, right? Or like you might have family getting in the way of this relationship. I'm also getting like maybe potential disagreements over, do we want to start our lineage? Do you want to have kids is a message that I'm getting, right? Like some of y'all might even be talking about that. And there's like this kind of need to assess where you are with that, okay? Yeah, so those are some of the messages that I'm getting over here, all right? But overall, really is like, I'm getting your person wants to nurture the situation, okay? Like your person wants to take care of things. Your person does want to grow things, okay? I think like that's really like a big thing that I'm seeing here, like they want to see things grow. They want to take care of the relationship and see where it can head and explore different options over here, You have the Page of Wands and the Tower. And so I'm getting a sort of new start over here, okay? Like that is what they're thinking. They're thinking, but I'm just gonna say communication and good news really stood out over here, so it's like they are thinking about sharing, talking like what they want, like sharing and talking about what they want over here. But they're not quite doing it yet because they're trying to assess what's not working. I wouldn't take the Tower as a completely terrible energy in this reading right here, right now. Because what I'm sensing is like what I said earlier already. Their thoughts right now are on, okay, we need to figure out what's not working so that we can get rid of it, okay? And they see this over here, and you see this over here with the Lovers in reversed as well, okay? Because that's their feelings. They're feeling a sense of imbalance, right? Like the Lovers still showed up, right? It wasn't like, like the Devil showing up or like another card of imbalance showing up, right? It was like the lover still showed up. So that's still in their heart space. They're just not feeling fully fulfilled or fully like things are okay right now, but they want to, right? Because what the tower energy is asking you to do is get rid of the things that don't work so that you can destroy, so that you can tear it down, so that you can start fresh, right? Release what's not working so that you can build this new relationship together. That's what your person is thinking about and feeling over here, right? Because they're feeling dissatisfied. So they're thinking about, what do we need to do? Okay. So like, what is it that we need to get rid of? What is it that we're not, you know, that we're not like aligning in, you know? So with the Page of Wands over here, they do want to share that. They want to talk about it. And I think like for some of you, like if it's this person, actually, you know, whichever energy it was really, is like they might just be afraid over here of talking about this, because it can be daunting, right? Like it could be daunting, especially if, you know, you're in night energy, and you know, it's like it's stronger than Page. I'm not getting like a puppy love sort of situation, you know, but maybe like having this conversation is gonna like push you all to level up, you know, or like push you to this like next stage, and that can be a really scary conversation to have, you know. So I'm getting that, you know, this person wants to talk about this in like the sense of like good news over here, but they don't really know how you're gonna take it. Okay, so that's why like there's this kind of like fear and this looking away, and kind of, you know, both of these energies, right, kind of looking away from each other, and not really not really cooperating, not really talking about stuff. Okay. You know, but with the Seven of Wands over here, I am getting that they're starting to lower down their guards. Okay, like the Seven of Wands, you know, it's great. It's a great energy of standing your ground, knowing, you know, whatever, like knowing how to stand up for yourself, defend yourself, you know, charging forward, taking care of business, like dealing through challenges, right? So you know, I'm getting with the reversal, this person's gonna be lowering their wands. You know, I am getting that they're gonna be coming through slow and steady. Okay, because you do see some progress here from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands, and then just with the reversal itself, it's really saying, hey, you know, like this person is gonna, it's almost, I'm getting an energy of almost like, you know what, if I need to take a loss right now, I'm just gonna take the L and talk about this, you know, like I'm almost getting like they're gonna be vulnerable with you. Okay, like, or at least that's what they're feeling here. They're kind of getting ready to lower down their wands so that they can really communicate, right, like their thoughts over here, which are about, you know, they want to share good news, you know, because I like this Page of Wands with the Tower. Like I think the Page of Wands really makes the Tower not scary, you know, because it's like I'm not getting like, you know, they're gonna end things or anything, right? It's like they want to come through with good news about, you know, moving forward, but they do want to figure out and explore different ways to fix things. Okay, because you have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands. So action wise, all right, they're coming forward, they're coming through. The Eight of Wands charges forwards. You have more good news over here. Okay, I'm gonna say good news, like you got double that. Okay, like I'm even gonna, yeah, like say, you know, with the Lovers, you know, like I don't know, like I'm just gonna say, look, double dose of good news. Okay, so you know, like this person is gonna come forward, you know, but they're gonna take their time. Okay, like they might still be processing some things, they might be still trying to figure out, you know, like their own version of what do they need to release before they come forward, but there is progress. Okay, there is movement over here, there will be communication, and I'm getting that they're over here offering what's it called, like they're gonna come in a problem solving energy. Okay, like they're offering solutions. There you go, that's the word. See, they might take a while to find the solution, but they're gonna find it. You know, because with the Three of Wands, you know, you do have adventure, luck, action. Okay, like this, you know, back to this over energy, like y'all might just need to like kind of go on a getaway, like actually, like if you can, you know, go on a mini adventure. If you fully can't get away, right, maybe go on a day trip, or like kind of have a little escapade or something, you know, like that might be something that can really you know, help out the situation over here. Okay, but what I'm getting overall, so like this person might offer that, but what I'm getting overall, you know, just with the reversal, is that this person is, you know, they're looking deep within at both of y'all's like situation, and they're gonna come through with solutions, you know, like with offers, with like, hey, you know what, let's look deep within and problem solve, right, so that we can charge forward and go on this new adventure together, you know. So I mean, I don't know. I think I think it sounds, sounds pretty good, like you do, because you don't want to keep going forth, with this energy, like if it, and kind of keep the trouble hidden, right? Or have the it's like that message that I got earlier, Lori. Like the phrasing that I got was the elephant in the room, right? It's like you can ignore the elephant in the room forever, right? But it's like, do you really want to do that? No, right? It's like you want to address these things so that you can truly have a beautiful, balanced union, right? Something that's harmonious, something where, like you're supportive of each other. So, let's see if any messages pop up here. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have, I want to provide. Sorry, this is just like little channeled messages here. I'm like trying out. Let's see if anything else pops up. Yeah, then we have, sorry. Can you see that? I'm trying to see what's behind. Let's take it slow and let's do this, okay? So yeah, your person wants to get this done, okay? They want to provide. They want to do this. They might kind of, I don't know. Maybe they felt like things were kind of rushing, but like I said, they want to move forward, but they do want to take it slow a little bit, okay? So, yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it there. Pile number 1. I hope that resonated. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. I had one last thing I was going to do. Well, you know what? I'm just going to take this moment to say, if anything here resonates, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if things made sense. Let me know. I don't know. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment. All right. So the last little bit that I was going to do was pull out some advice for you. Okay. So let's see what you got. You have the Creator, you have the 5 of Swords, and you have the High Priestess. All right. So your advice here, with the Creator and the No card, okay, it is about like, standing your ground, setting your own boundaries, okay? So like when y'all are having these discussions, as your person, is lowering their boundaries, I'm also getting like y'all kind of being mindful of each other's boundaries over here, okay? Like if something is not working out for you, is like this energy of, feel free to say no, okay? Or like say, like you might feel like a little bit chaotic or whatever, but like know that ultimately, like you are in this creating energy, right? It's more of this like working together to create something, over here, but definitely don't forget to stand your ground and say no when you need to. With the 5 of Swords, I am gonna say this is like this is my card of like sneaky family, like in this deck in particular, like sneaky family intervention, okay? So for some of you, like you might have some family like getting in between, and like that might have actually been some of the drama over here. But other than that, what I'm getting is like if it's not family, like it could just be like friends, community, people around you kind of just like being, I don't know, like sneaky. Like I hate to put that energy out there, but it's like just be cautious, like don't let people bring you down. Don't believe like I'm getting like, don't believe, I don't know, like just be careful with what people are, whispering in your ear sort of situation, okay? Like that's the message that I'm getting. I'm getting like this need to release chaos, this need to release conflict, the need to release drama, okay? Like that's what this card means for me over here. And with the High Priestess, I'm just gonna say like trust yourself, okay? Like trust that if this is what you want, trust that what's gonna work, trust that that whatever is happening is for your greater good over here, with the High Priestess. I don't know. I am also getting, for some of you, like, I don't know, there might be some secrets that you need to reveal to your person. I don't know why I just got that, but I got that, okay? So make sure that, you're being real is what I'm getting, but really, above everything, I mean, it feels like you have some good times coming your way, okay? Like, or at least, if you're willing to work through it. Not without hard work. Obviously, there's some hard work that needs to get done over here, but you could have this beautiful creative energy, all right? So, all right, pile number 1. Now, I'm really going to leave it there, okay? If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Hi, pile number 2, or those of you who chose the Luna Soul Tarot or the Pyrite here. I am starting here by asking about your current energy. So if this part of the reading resonates with you, then you'll know that you are at the right reading, okay? If this part does not resonate with you, then you should check out a different pile. Although it's always possible, there's just no messages in this whole reading. You will know, trust yourself, all right? So, yeah, we do have some very specific messages here. I'm getting that this is a more of a serious relationship, okay? Just because, you know, you do have Saturn and the Hierophant here, all right? So we do have the energies of Pisces, Taurus. With Saturn, I'm even getting, I mean, it could be like Capricorn, Aquarius, you know, just because Saturn rules those planets. And with the Page of Wands, it's all fire energies, right? So that could be, you know, Leo, Sagittarius, and what am I missing? Aries. So, I mean, you know, take that or leave it, you know, just kind of wanted to throw that out there. But that's just, you know, to show what... you know, like, if it makes sense, all right? Like, don't, you know, like, just to kind of show you what's here, but, you know, you don't have to, you know, that doesn't have to mean, you know, something for you. I don't know. Oh my God, sorry. Why am I feeling so, stuck it here? All right, so I am gonna say, you know, with the Hierophant reversed in your joint energy, it is very possible that this is, you know, some sort of bigger separation. I mean, I'm talking even like potential divorce. You know, your union right here could be, I mean, just like a serious relationship that's on a break, that's maybe on hiatus, or like things are just kind of like on the rocks over here. I don't know why I use the word hiatus. But I'm sorry, but you know, like it is possible that you know, if you're not in separation, like things are just, you know, feeling a little bit uneasy at the moment, okay? Because the Hierophant is the card of marriage. The reversal is kind of saying, hey, you know, like, are we gonna do this or not? I will point out that, you know, it's still the Hierophant card. So, you know, there is this, you know, message around, you know, maybe wanting to rekindle this, wanting to focus on this, trying to figure it out. I'm getting that if there is going to be some sort of rekindling, there's going to be a lot of work needed to get done into this, particularly because you have Saturn here. You know, Saturn is, you know, the planet of structure. Sorry, I just realized that I called Aquarius and Capricorn planets, but they're not planets, they're constellations. Okay, sorry, why am I going back? Okay, oh my gosh, okay, I'm sorry. All right. All right, y'all might need to sit down and review some stuff, okay? You might have had some misunderstandings, okay? You know, you do have tension over here. You have inexplicable, all right? I'm getting this, like, maybe y'all didn't, maybe you struggled to share your feelings accurately. Maybe you misunderstood each other. Maybe you misheard each other. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry, but just kind of like this reassessment review energy, you know, which is also something Saturn can ask us to do sometimes. You know, just because Saturn is the planet of hard-learned lessons sometimes, right? It's here to teach us lessons. It's here to help us learn, you know, so there is something that you all are learning from each other, okay? You know, what you are learning from each other, I mean, that can vary, okay? It could revolve around your feelings, it could revolve around your daily routines, it could revolve around your creative passions, but there are some things here that you are teaching each other is what I'm getting, okay? However, you know, I mean, it feels like, you know, as of now, you know, there's a lot of hidden things. You know, you have over here with the moon, I'm getting somebody who is not sharing, maybe you're not, you know, if this is something that, what do you call, like, if this is something that is, like, still, if y'all are still in contact over here, I'm just not getting that there's a lot of talking, okay? It's also very possible that you are just not talking to each other at this moment because the moon is a card of, you know, hiding things. It's secrets, you know, and secretiveness, or, you know, whatever you call it. Did you understand what I meant? Cool. Okay. But, you know, So you know, you have somebody who definitely, I'm getting, you know, has feelings about this, wants to take action toward this person, but there is something that is keeping them from moving on, okay? Like, you know, just like with inexplicable, I'm getting like that they don't know how to reason their feelings. This person is having a hard time accessing, you know, what they want or why they want to move forward is kind of what I'm getting, because I do get that they're wanting to take action, but they don't know how or they don't know why. All right. So this person needs to kind of, or has been really taking some time to be introspective, kind of staying away. You know, if you're, like I said, if you're still, you know, like in sort of contact, this person is not sharing as much as they're actually thinking and feeling over here, you know? If you're not in contact, this person might have just straight up gone MIA, but they are considering, you know, like, hey, you know, how can I move forward? Why am I, they're really wondering like why they're feeling this way. I'm getting that this person does not know how to like make sense of the situation. They're not making sense of the lessons that they're learning. They're not actually, I'm getting like for some of you, like whether this is you or your person, like partner A is having a trouble making sense of the lessons. So it's like, you know, whatever is happening, you know, like let's say that it's about learning to put up boundaries, right? It's like this person is kind of saying, oh, like I'm getting taken advantage of or something, right? But they're not taking a step back and assessing and saying, oh, well, I need to learn to put up boundaries, right? Like, does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like they're not really grasping the lesson right now, you know? On the other end, with the Page of Wands, you do have, you know, I'm getting like this person is more willing to talk about things, okay? This person wants to get things started. This person wants to, I'm getting that this person wants to rekindle things more actively, okay? I'm getting that they're getting about ready to share the, like they're getting too ready to share the tension. They're getting ready to talk about what is happening. They want to talk about what is happening. They're like, hey, you know, why are things not working? Why did things not work out? Because, you know, this is how I feel. This is what I want to do. Like with the Page energy, like I said, I'm getting like I said, I don't know why I said like I said. Maybe y'all are, yeah, sorry, I'm getting like maybe y'all are repeating. I don't know. How do I say this? Maybe you're, I don't know, I'm getting like on and off again energy, sorry. Or just kind of like a restarting, you know? Sorry, okay, I'm sorry. I'm really questioning not questioning myself. I don't know how to explain this energy, but it's very, it's a little bit all over the place, okay? I'm getting that both of these energies are a little bit all over the place, okay? So there's definitely this need for y'all to assess, you know, the lessons that you're learning from this person, okay? Lessons around relationships, lessons around union. It could be lessons around living together. You know, it could be lessons around spiritual growth, creative growth, something like that. Okay. But you know, like over here, this person is getting about ready to share or wants to share very, very much. And they're kind of looking for a level up, you know. I'm not getting that they're quite looking to maybe take it back to a marriage card, or that they're necessarily trying to, you know, move in like super quickly. But with the Page energy, they are trying to start things, okay? You know, it is another unrefined energy. So, you know, like you have like the messiness with the secretiveness of the Moon over here, and you have the Page of Wands, which is also kind of, it's fire energy that's a little bit it's unrefined, right? So it's a little bit all over the place. So, you know, I'm getting like two people who are I'm going through a lot independently, and then kind of causing chaos into this relationship. All right, that is, or tension. That is what I'm getting here. Okay, if that part resonated, all right. Sorry, it felt a little harsh, kind of on this end, but if that part resonated, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tarot, all right, and see what your person is thinking, feeling, and their actions here, okay? So for their thoughts, you have the Empress reversed and you have Death reversed. For their feelings, you have the Three of Discs and the Hierophant. Wow, double Hierophant. And this one came out upright. Wow, okay. Look at you. And for their actions, you have the Magician and you have the Ten of Wands here, okay? So I am going to pull a card here from this oracle. Just sorry, double moon, double moon, double hierophant. Okay, so I don't know, your person might be this moon person over here, okay, just because the moon decided to come up again. But you know, did I mention the signs earlier? I don't know if I mentioned it, sorry. But with Earth, and I was thinking of the double hierophant, which is Taurus energy. Your person might really be a Taurus, or might be a Taurus, or that might be like an important placement in their chart over here, if you know it. But all right. So yeah, I am gonna say, okay, just your person is very much getting in touch with their feelings, okay? Like there's this need for them to recognize what is happening. You know, I am seeing cycles over here, and you know how I was getting that energy. It's almost like I'm getting like y'all kind of go through cycles of this, you know, like things are good, things are bad, things are good, things are bad, right? But your person is trying to think about like how to level up, right? Like they want this Hierophant over here, which is the card in a love reading. It's just, it's like a card of marriage, right? It's a card of union over here. They're trying to turn this Hierophant that's back here right side up. That's in their feelings over here, you know, with the Earth card and the life giver card. You know, I'm getting just a very nurturing energy, somebody who wants to you know, I'm gonna say take care of you, okay? Just take it or leave it, all right? Maybe you don't need to, I'm not saying that you need taking care of, but this is somebody who wants to nurture the situation, you know. Just with the green, I'm getting like the green of the heart chakra, like this person's heart opening up for you over here, you know, wanting to grow this, wanting to take care of things, you know, like with the Earth energy. Just how do I say this? I don't know, just like I'm getting like the term cultivation, right? Like really like working hard, like knowing that, you know, and I'm getting somebody who's like steady, you know, steadfast. So all right, let's get more into this, okay? So you have more Taurus energy because you have the Empress over here reversed. Okay, so these are like their thoughts over here, okay? So you know, with the Empress reversed here, I am getting that they're worried about themselves right now, okay? Like, and that's not a bad thing, okay? So once again, I'm kind of like leaning toward like your person's is moon sign over here, or like the moon partner A over here, okay? But they are trying to take care of themselves, okay? They're trying to take care of their needs. You know, the Empress reversed is you know, at its worst, it can be like self-indulgence and being careless toward others and blah, blah, blah. But really, what I'm getting is that they need to assess their needs so that they know what they can provide, right? So that they know how they can move forward, so that they know, you know, like what needs to happen in order to grow this, right? Because like you want your person to be able to take care of themselves, right? Like you don't want your person to be somebody that's relying on you, you know. With this Empress energy over here, I'm also getting like they are, right? Like with Earth over here, like they are this Empress. Like they need to take care of themselves right now so that they can come over and take care of you and grow with you and create with you, right? I'm getting that your person wants to they want to create, they want to grow, right? Like the Empress takes and multiplies things, you know. It's like they want this with you. They want to be able to offer it to you, but they cannot do that until they take care of themselves. So they have to, you know, their thoughts right now, they're thinking about what do they need to let go of. I'm getting they're resisting some sort of change. And this is like this moon over here, right? Like this secretiveness. There's something that they're not admitting to themselves, or something that's not really showing up. Like there's something that it's inexplicable back here that they have not released. Okay. I don't know what that is, but they're resisting it because the death came out reversed, which is the card of resisting the change when it comes out reversed. You know, but like, so that's what's in their thoughts, you know. I mean, you know, like, I mean, that's just really what it is, right? You know, can they move from this? Yes, absolutely, right? Like, if they choose to release, there can be this whole new rebirth, right? There can be this whole new, just, you know, the sun rising again and things changing and things getting better. But they need to be willing to do that. I don't know how long it's going to take them to do that. You don't know how long it's going to take them to do that. They're not here, so I'm not pulling any advice for them, all right? Sorry. But yeah, you know, like, so, like, it's good that they're in this Empress energy, because what I'm getting is that as soon as they learn to take care of themselves, okay, they're going to accept the changes. They're going to accept what they need to get rid of so that they can come through, you know? Over here in their feelings, all right, they want to collaborate. The Three of Discs, you know, it's in the material realm, right? So they want to bring their feelings into the material realm. They want to start turning them into some, like, I'm getting like action steps, you know, over here. Like, they want to start taking the steps toward you, collaborate, work with you to try to create something. What are they trying to create? This Hierophant here, like I said, right? Like, they want this union, they want this marriage, or like at least like a more steady relationship. Okay, it doesn't have to be marriage, it doesn't have to be traditional marriage either, right? Like, they could just kind of want to level up with you in this connection. Okay, so what are they going to do about it? I love this, all right? They're getting ready for this new beginning, okay? I'm getting like they're still working over here on what they're releasing. They're still working on their feelings. I'm getting, for some of you, like, they might still be working even just like on their material wealth, you know, like trying to get their coin together, trying to get like level up independently, you know, so that they have something real to offer. You know, that's a possibility over here. But you know, with the Magician and their action steps, yeah, like they're transforming, okay? Like, they are becoming this magician. They're starting to acknowledge the resources, right? Like, they're gonna be working on themselves so that they can say like, hey, this is all that I have to offer. Now we can truly transform. Now we can truly create this new magical beginning together over here, you know, like with the one new beginning, right? Like, just like the Magician has all the resources, right? Like, they got everything in line. They can make things happen. So I'm getting that, you know, like they want to start getting all that stuff ready, okay? Before they do that, I am gonna say I have a feeling like with the Ten of Wands over here, they will be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by everything, right? Like, it could just be, right, like the recognition of everything that they have to deal with, right? Like, let's say that, like, you know, let's keep going with this Magician, okay? You know, like, oh, it's the Magician all of a sudden is realizing, wow, I have all of these pentacles, right? And all this coin. Like, okay, well, what am I gonna do with this, right? Am I gonna invest it? Am I gonna put it like just into like my savings? Am I going to, I don't know, like buy something? I don't know, like, what can I buy with it, right? It's like, oh man, I have all these feelings all of a sudden, but I don't know what to do with all these feelings. Oh, like, I'm learning to feel. Oh, I'm learning to process, think critically, right? Oh, I'm pursuing like a creative project. I don't know, right? Like, whatever it is, like, they are gonna start feeling like, I'm getting like, oh my gosh, I have all these things and I don't know what to do with them. And I'm not saying, right, like, those are like my silly examples, but you know, like, whatever it is that, you know, they're trying to get together, like, it might feel like a large load to bear over here. You know, they might feel like they're, you know, carrying all of these stressors, all of these things, and honestly, I don't know that they're gonna ask you for help. So, you know, if you like, I mean, I'll pull some advice for you in a little bit, but you know, like, they could ask you for help, right? Like, they might come toward you and say, hey, you know, I need a hand here. But just, you know, like, with the eyes closed, with the, like, kind of, it feels like, I don't know, I'm getting like, they're just gonna they might be like keeping it to themselves for a bit, okay? So you decide, right? I'm not telling you to go and help them, but you get to decide if you think that it's right to, you know, offer them some support. Wow, okay. Sorry, I was gonna pull some cards from you from my little channeled messages deck. And stuff just like popped up. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry about the distractions. I'm getting, I don't know, some of you might just be facing a lot. Because I feel like really I don't know. Did I name it at the beginning? Like just the energy that I'm feeling. If I named it, I forgot what it was. Like I just feel very kind of like I'm here, I'm there. I don't know how to explain this energy, but I feel the energy. Like I haven't felt like it's weird because it's not like, oh, I feel this strong energy. It's just kind of I can just like I don't know how to explain this. I'm sorry. It's inexplicable. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there. All right. Oh, but what I was gonna say is like I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life and tell you to help them. I don't remember if I finished that thought, but you know, like you can offer them some help. You can see if they want some help. Sorry, I like wanted to pull it, but it didn't. Okay. All right. Interesting. Pile number 1 got that. Come on, give me something new. I know, I need to find like a better way to shuffle these, okay? You want to come out? Okay. I'm just gonna start like push, push. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get you some more because pile number 1 got these and I don't know. I just don't feel it. I mean, I don't know. It could just be, okay? Maybe you have messages in pile number 1. I think I said that earlier. So some of you might really have some messages in pile number 1. Okay, but you do have, I'm still healing, right? Like this person, you know, especially, you know, with that death kind of being reversed over here. But they do, right? I mean, you do, like, yeah, you can, right? Deny this just with the Hierophant, with the earth energy, the 3 of discs, which is all about cooperation. Okay, like this person does want to do this with you. Okay, like this person does want to provide. I'm gonna pull, yeah, I'm working on loving myself. What did I say? Right, like with that Empress energy, and you want your person to work on loving themselves because that's how they're gonna be able to offer you more love here. Okay, so all right, that is about your person. I am gonna wrap up here with some advice for you, okay? All right. Wow. Okay. So you do have the 6 of discs reversed. You have the Ace of Swords. And then you have... Okay, I need the book. I can't remember the Wu Wei. I'm going to start with the Wu Wei just because to get it out of the way. Sorry. Wu Wei. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, why am I apologizing so much? Maybe one of you needs to say sorry. Maybe you're waiting for an apology. I mean, I know I apologize a lot, but like... I don't know. Okay. To act in accordance with destiny, nothing is simpler, nothing is harder. When we exert all our strength and effort, do we achieve the most? When we demand that our views are correct, how many do we convince? Is the victory that is Pyrrhic merely one step towards ultimate loss? Picture the stream. It flows across the land, adapting to the contours in harmony with the rocks and valleys, and slowly, gently, with an almost invisible display of force, the land erodes and submits to the way of the stream. Learn to allow, do by not doing, adapt, take the shape of the circumstances you inhabit, and then from within, gently do enough, just enough so that you may influence the turn of the tide. And thus do we begin a story with a legacy in its heart. Wow, I wish I would have ended with that because that was pretty beautiful. Right? I mean, I hope there were messages for you in that. But I am going to say some of the things that stood out to me, right? You know, like, yeah, just kind of letting things go. I'm getting, right? Like not trying to really force anything. I'm getting this reminder of like, you can't force your person's growth. I'm getting like letting them, right? Like go through their own healing, right? Like letting them love themselves. You know, with the 6 of discs over here, you know, because this is your advice, right? Is like balancing the give and take. Okay, I'm getting just the message of make sure that you're assessing, you know, how much you're giving and receiving from this relationship. Obviously, like you don't want this person to deplete you, right? Just because they're working on their self-love, that doesn't mean that you need to allow them to take all your coins over here, right? But also, you know, knowing that, you know, they're going through some growing pains if you're in communication or not, you know, whatever, right? Like thinking about, okay, how much can I offer? How much can I receive in the moment? Are we balanced, you know? Because I'm getting this sense of imbalance here. With this Swords, sorry, Ace of Cords, wow. With the Ace of Swords here, I mean, it's all about communication, okay? So for those of you that are thinking about whether you should start a conversation, you could, right? I'm getting like a slow conversation, right? Not full blown, like, let's discuss the marriage right now, right? Yeah, which with this take it slow over here, I'm getting just kind of like, hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? If you're doing the help thing, hey, is there anything I can do over here? Okay. So that is what I have for you today, pile number 2. Please let me know if anything resonated. I would absolutely love to hear from you. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment or by sharing this video or subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. And good luck with everything. All right. Hi, pile number 3, and those of you who chose the Santa Muerte Tarot or the Black Tourmaline. So I'm starting here, sorry, I'm starting here with, by asking about your current energy, okay? And asking, and I'm using this as an energy check, okay? So if this part of the reading resonates with you, then you know that you are at the right reading, all right? If this part of the reading does not resonate with you, I would say check out a different pile to see if there's any messages for you in that. And just, a brief quick reminder that, it's always possible that there's no messages for you in this video. But, trust yourself above everything, okay? So, all right. You do have, wow, okay. So you have 2 earth energies here. You have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the 3 of Pentacles. So this would be Capricorn energy. The Knight of Pentacles could be, Capricorn or Taurus energy, more traditionally Taurus energy here. But you have Capricorn, Taurus, and Pisces showing up on the board. Double Pisces, actually. So 2 water, 2 earth energies here, okay? What I am going to say about that is, some people might say, hey, water and earth over here make mud. But I will also say, hey, water and earth is how you create fertile soil, right? So if there is something that you're trying to plant, that you're trying to cement, that you're trying to grow over here, which I'm seeing, this is a pretty good energy to be in, okay? So, I'm going to start with the joint energy over here, okay? Because, so you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the 12th house in your joint energy, okay? I'm getting that this is something that's moving slowly, okay? It is possible that partner A is a little bit more, no, yeah. I would say partner A is definitely moving a little bit faster than partner B over here, right? Like partner A is already thinking about their 10 of Cups and their happily ever after, okay? This person is genuinely interested. This person wants to present something to partner B is what I'm getting, right? Like the movement is this way, but because this is your joint energy, I'm just getting slow movement overall, okay? I am nonetheless getting a very strong connection, with the 12th house of introspection and the 12th house of Pisces, right? And it's like also a house of spirituality, of psychic, the hidden, the unseen, okay? A couple of things, I'm getting that y'all aren't really, it's like independently, like this person over here, they're like already thinking about, everything that they want to accomplish in this relationship. This person wants to make things work, but might be going through some external struggles, okay? But on some psychic level, y'all are connected is what I'm getting. Like you all feel each other. There's something that like you might have just a very like like read each other's thoughts kind of energy. Share I don't know, like you might have similar dreams or you might like pop into each other's dreams a lot, okay? Like you might be very connected in the 5D, I'm going to say, okay? It's just like I'm also getting like a sort of inexplicable attraction type of situation, something that you just like you just know that you want to kind of be around each other's energy, but you don't even know how to explain it sometimes, so I don't know, yeah. Like it's just kind of it's interesting here. You know. But yeah, you know, but you are moving slow, okay? Like I'm getting like in the 5D, there's like all this activity and all of these things happening already where you're all like in this union. Like you might have, I mean, sorry, I like, you know, I try not to get too much into like that. Like I try to kind of focus on whatever's happening in the material 3D realm here, but I'm just really getting um yeah, you know, like like you might just feel very connected and very ready to move on with this person, or with each other, but you are taking things very slow, okay? There are some delays, there's some external factors here, okay? With the 10 of cups, you know, partner A, like I said, already thinking they're genuinely interested in making this something, right? Turning this into their happily ever after, like, or their emotional fulfillment. They don't have to, but this person could very well be thinking about having, you know, like a nuclear family, sort of, you know, like two spouses and some like two spouse spice. Sorry, what's the plural of spouse? Spice. I don't know. Spouses is this? Anyway, sorry, but like having like your spouse and having some children or something. But you know, or you know, like what do I want it to be with this person? Your 10 of cups could look completely different, right? Like I want to go adventuring with this person, I want to be creative with this person, I want to build something with this person, I don't know, right? Like whatever it is, this person is thinking about the future. Partner A is kind of ready over here, you know, like they do want to make things happen. But I'm also getting, you know, and I'm not getting detached in a terrible way. Like I'm not getting like, okay, what I'm getting is that this person is also kind of detached to the outcome. Almost like if this isn't going to work out, they want to make it work, you know, but if it doesn't work out, they're almost like, well, you know, what are you going to do about it? Okay. Like that's kind of what I'm getting over here. You know, so I don't know. We'll get more into like thoughts and feelings. Something else I'm getting is like this person might need to detach from that dream. Okay. Like maybe this person is too focused on what the future could bring. All right, that's like an alternative over here, that they're too focused on what the future could bring that they might not be seeing the reality of the situation, right? Like this person might be a little bit more caught up over here in the 12th house magic, that they're not, you know, kind of paying attention to. I don't know, I'm getting maybe even partner B or what partner B might be going through. I'm just getting that this person over here is, it's just, oh yeah, because I mean it is Pisces energy, right? And so like I'm just getting this person over here is very much like in their spiritual, you know, psychic, like happy, like I'm getting like free spirit sort of self over here when you have, but they want to make it happen. They do, right? Like they do want to offer something to this person over here, okay? But you will have someone over here who is more focused on the material realm, you know? Like they might have some things happen. It could be work, it could be like, I don't know, it could be family, it could be friends, it could just be I'm getting they're trying to level up over here. Partner B over here is trying to level up. So they're asking you to wait, right? Or like they're waiting for something. What I'm getting is like they're trying to get settled. They're trying to get situated, you know? And it is possible partner A sees that and that's why they're trying to offer something more tangible. But really is like, because this is the joint energy, I'm getting both of you want to have something real to offer the other, okay? But partner B just doesn't feel ready, right? Like they want to collaborate, they want to work with you, they want to make things happen, right? Build something together, work together, but I'm getting that they're not feeling like they can offer it quite yet, okay? So if any of those energies resonated with you, or if that sounds something like something that might be happening, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the tarot, all right, and see what other messages you have about your person's thoughts, feelings, and their actions here, okay? So, all right. For thoughts, you have the 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. For their feelings, you have the Queen of Cups and the Star. And for their actions here, you have the Four of Pentacles. Hey, they're leveling up. Well, if that's them. You have the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Cups. Sorry. Yeah, I had to count them. All right. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I was going to pull a couple of cards from here. A card or two. Give me a card or two to tell me about this person's energy, okay? You know, this person, you know, I love seeing the Wheel of Fortune and the Star here and the Six of Cups, okay? Like, this is pretty neat, okay? You do have some things that they might need to, you know, let go of. Wow. All right. But I don't know. It's funny. I was like, oh, is this your person? But now I'm like, is this your person? I don't know. You might be very intertwined here. I don't know. Yeah, is that 12th house? It makes you feel like intertwined. I don't know. Okay. But sorry, it looks okay. Let's get into this. Okay. In their thought space, okay, they do have the Eight of Cups, but they have the Wheel of Fortune. So, okay, what does that mean? All right. So with the Eight of Cups, okay, there is something that they're releasing, okay? Just like with Shaman being over here, there is something that like they might be healing through, okay? Like that they might need support healing, that they need to process and truly walk away from, okay? Before they, I'm getting, come toward you, right? Or kind of move on with you, okay? So, you know, if this is your person over here, like there's just something that they need to take care of or leave behind or level up from, okay? But they want this, right? Like they want to, they are thinking, I'm getting, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star, I'm getting that the universe is going to have your back, okay? Like the universe is going to help you. It's going to provide, okay? I'm just seeing, you know, like the hummingbird over here, and the hummingbirds are, I don't know, I mean, they're like they're a beautiful they're a very auspicious symbol here, you know, like they come, you know, bearing gifts, bearing messages as well. So, you know, I'm just getting like the universe trying to back up this relationship, because the Six of Cups is also a gift from the, these are all gifts from the universe, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune, yes, the Wheel of Fortune comes and goes and whatever, but it did show up upright. So it's like, hey, things are gonna look better for you. Like they're thinking, but you know, this is also like their thoughts about you. So it's like, I'm getting like that they're seeing this as a way to level up, as a way to like move forward. I mean, take, you can, that could be bad for you if you want to, you know, like you can totally, you can totally you don't have to accept that, right? But they do, I am getting that this person does sees you as like as a gift, you know, like their feelings about you are like, you are their star. The star is, you know, the universe being supportive, is like, I'm getting like a wish come true, right? Like they see you as like, wow, like my luck has changed, you know, like the universe is trying to give me this gift, which is also the Six of Cups over here. You know, they're the Queen of Cups in their heart space for you, their feelings for you. They want to offer you this, right? Like they have all these feelings that they want to share, but there are things that they need to take care of, okay? Sorry, I didn't get into the oracle. And I want to do that first before I get into their actions. But you do have shaman and singer, okay? So those might be significant, like in a couple of ways, okay? This person, person could be very musical. They might be sharing some messages through music, okay? I'm gonna say like pay attention to music. Like y'all might be creating together, you know, just with that initial and it doesn't have to be like music, okay? But I am getting just, you know, with that initial like water and earth energy of like fertility, right? Like y'all can be really be something that's fruitful, right? That produces something, that creates something, right? Like y'all can grow something together, right? You know, for some of you, it could be, you know, a family, it could be like some sort of project, some sort of endeavor, right? Something that I'm just getting like a very, like you work well together, you know? Like what you do is like might be something that can be healing, okay? Like there's definitely messages from your spirit guides here. I mean, it's what I'm you know what I'm getting. Like some of you, sorry, like so in my culture, hummingbirds bring messages from our deceased ancestors, so you might have like a passed on ancestor bringing you messages over here. All right, I would say definitely for those of you that are singers, take some time to sing, to share your voice is what I'm getting. Some of you might be singer songwriters. I'm getting this more for you than like about your person, but your person might also, like their voice, I'm getting, like their voice might be healing to you is a message that I'm getting. Okay. Which is, it doesn't always happen, right? Like, I mean, I don't know, like, I've had this conversation with different people, right? But like, there's just some people's voices who it doesn't matter what they sound like, right? It's not like they need to have a certain type of voice. It's just that, certain people's voices to others, they can just provide some soothing comfort sort of thing. And you might find that in your person, okay? But yeah, as far as, messages from, any deceased ancestors, sorry, like, I don't know, like you might just be, I'm getting like you might be getting messages from your like spirit guides through your person as well. Okay, that like back to this 12th house connection over here. Okay, so I don't know, I mean, take it or leave it, but those are the messages that I'm getting here. It's just like it feels like a very spiritual connection that's very supported by the universe, I'm gonna say. Nonetheless, there are some hardships here, right? Like, I mean, overall it's beautiful, but I'm not getting hardships. How do I say this? There's just this need to resolve some minute things, okay? And for some of you, I'm getting like that your person, the biggest thing that they need to resolve is how they see themselves as far as like their self-worth, okay? Like what they might need to release over here is some thoughts about themselves and some hang-ups about themselves, okay? Because like they do feel very loving. They do see you as this gift from the universe, they do see you as like, my luck is changing, that I'm so lucky to have this person coming into my life is what I'm getting, okay? But with the Four of Pentacles over here, there's something that they're hanging on to, okay, which is kind of like this, what they're thinking as well is like there's something that's plaguing their thoughts that they're just not releasing or walking away from, something I'm getting that is affecting how they're feeling, how they're showing their feelings, just the imagery here, and their thoughts. So ultimately, the Four of Pentacles, wow, yeah, see, and you need to get it out. But the Four of Pentacles is a card of, sometimes hanging on to things that we've worked very hard for, because it's almost like we don't see the next level up, right? It's like, I've worked so hard for this, but how am I just gonna like let it go, right? Or kind of like, how do I say this? Like I'm just getting like your person really needs to work on their self-worth, like that's kind of something that I think is kind of keeping them back here and keeping them from offering you something. Back to these external factors and weight, it's like I mean, if this is them, I don't know, like it's just like I think they're trying to get something situated so that they can bring you something stable, okay? The Four of Pentacles is also a card of stability. They want to offer you something that's real. They want to offer you something that you're gonna feel, that's in the material realm, right? Bring you an actual gift over here with the Knight of Pentacles, say like, hey, this is what I can do right now, this is what we can start together. It's not like they're gonna bring you a whole empire, right? They might just show up with Four Pentacles, but they're willing to try to work hard to grow that, to cultivate that, right? To keep collaborating over here. If this is your person or whoever, right? I don't know. But like to cultivate that and make it more like have this abundance, because like they do see, with the Six of Cups, it is, like I said, right, like the universe supporting you. The Six of Cups is a card of reconciliation. Some of you might have had a falling out and then you're kind of coming back together over here, but for others of you, it's really just like being in true balance with each other, okay? Like they want to offer you a balanced relationship, a stable relationship, okay? Like those are their actions. That's why they're saying, you have to wait? No, right? But like I think that's kind of why they're waiting, because they want to give you something that's gonna feel fair to you. I think like they see your worth, right? Like they see you as this amazing being. They have all these feelings of you know, like they see how amazing you are. They want to offer you all their love over here, but they want to make sure that they come through in a way that, like, that's gonna be good enough for you. Okay, like that's the messages that I'm getting here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple of cards here, see what pops up. Yeah, see, they want, let's discuss our future. They want to talk about what's coming up next. Okay, let's see what else. Availability, no, that's not right. Well, let me make it up to you. Availability check, I don't know. Some of you, well, yeah, some of you might need to talk about, you know, what's, I mean, when I did this, I was thinking about, like, is this person emotionally available? Is this personal? Is this personal? Is this person physically available? Okay, like that might be something. Okay, like maybe this person's so busy with their work and stuff that they're not physically available for you. I mean, it could also be an emotional availability thing. I don't know. Are you emotionally available? I think is also something that I'm getting. You know, let me make it up to you. Okay, like if something happened, maybe that's why they're so focused on you know, bringing balance to this relationship, right? Because maybe they felt like they've taken from you, or like they couldn't really offer something before, so they want to make it up to you. And then we have I need time. So yeah, you know, they're just kind of trying to get situated over here. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the reading with some messages for you, some advice. This is for you. Okay, so let's see. You have the Five of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, and then you have the Magician reversed. Interesting. Wow. Okay. You know what? You know how I said that this availability check might be about you? I'm going to reiterate that, okay? I think that you're in a space where you need to assess where you are and the healing that you need to do, okay? Because you have the Five of Swords and you have the Five of Cups, which are both, and the Magician reverse, right? And I'll get into that in a little bit, but I'm going to start with this over here. You know, fives are very challenging energies, okay? They're energies of, but they are also energies of healing, okay? For some of you, it could just be like, assessing, like, okay, for some of you, it could just be like your thoughts, the way that you're thinking about things, just the way that you're processing situations, okay? Just because, like, I see also like the maze in the brain over here, which is like, I'm getting like, like, are you too convoluted in your head? Can you get your, I don't know, like, can you get your thoughts straight over here, you know? But for others of you, you might have to heal some family dynamics, okay? I'm also getting, for some of you, healing like some family wounds, all right? With, like, you know, the two lovers over here being attacked by the swords, you know, like the swords are coming in. I'm heading in, like, right back to these external factors, you know, like it could be, you know, family objecting. It could just be like past family dynamics, or like traits from growing up, right? Like bad habits from before that are affecting your relationship. And that's something that you need to also pay attention to, right? Like, what do you need to heal? What are some habits that, you know, I need to pay attention to, right? Like, that's the message here, right? Like, and by I mean you, right? But yeah, you know, in the Five of Cups as well, okay? The Five of Cups is about emotional healing, okay? This need to stop, you know, focusing on, I'm getting focusing on the pain, right? And assessing, and I'm getting like letting yourself really feel your sad feelings so that you can move forward and also be available for this relationship, which is trying to be like something grandiose here. I'm seeing, you know, just like the Wheel of Fortune, the star, come on, like the Six of Cups, okay? It feels beautiful. For you, I'm also just gonna say, I'm sorry, you know, but like with the Magician, assess the way that you are relating. I mean, I'm gonna say, like, even in general, just like to anybody, but maybe to this person, like, are you coming off as manipulative? Are you coming off as, how are you using your resources with this person? It could be, and I don't just mean material resources, right? It's like, how are you using like your intellect, particularly with the swords and the water over here? Is like, I'm thinking like your thoughts and your feelings, okay? Like, are you misusing your ability to speak, you know? Like, are you misusing your speaking skills? Are you misusing your, like, are you being emotionally manipulative, right? Because the Magician is a card of, I mean, transforming things and like making things, like, I mean, getting things started, right? Getting things going, like transforming, but like using your resources adequately to get what you want over here. But with the reversal, there's like a sense of manipulation, So make sure that you are not misusing, right? Like your feelings or your ability to be, I'm getting like, don't misuse your gift to gab over here, and don't be emotionally manipulative, okay? Like, or be mindful that you are not doing those things, okay? Sorry that came out a little harsh, but those were the messages that I got here, all right? So, pile number 3, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna say overall, come on, wonderful things coming your way. Your person wants to talk about the future. They just need a little bit of time, all right? I'm gonna leave it there. If anything resonated, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, pile number 4. Those of you who chose the fire quartz or the Secrets of Paradise Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. So I am starting with by asking about your current energy here, okay? And I will be using this as an energy check, okay? If this part of the reading resonates with you, then you know that you are at the right reading. But if this part of the reading does not make sense for you, then I would say definitely check out a different pile, although it is possible that there's no messages for you in the reading. Always trust yourself above everything, okay? So I am gonna start here. Well, I guess I'll just start with the with everything. Okay, okay. So what I'm doing is partner A, partner B, and then this would be your joint energy, okay? So for partner A, you do have the 6 of Swords, which would be Aquarius energy here. You have the Ace of Wands for partner B, which is just generic fire energy, all right? And so like just Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, okay? And then your joint energy is the 10 of Swords and the 8th house, all right? So I'm gonna say like the energy does feel heavy, okay? Like it just feels heavy, and I don't know if it's the 10 of Swords or the 8th house, okay? But this does feel, I don't even know if you might even be in communication, honestly, okay? It is possible that, yeah, like I'm getting just the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. I don't know. I'm getting like some potential separation over here, or at least your relationship right now is going through some big transformation, okay? Because you do have the 8 of House, which is the house of mystery, okay? And with the 10 of Swords, you have, this feelings of, being backstabbed, which is your joint energy. So both of you are feeling hurt in this relationship, okay? So things are definitely changing. The good thing about the 10 of Swords being reversed is that it is a healing energy, all right? So, and that's where the 8th house comes in, because the 8th house can bring, some hard lessons over here, but it ultimately brings growth by making you go through some hard times, okay? I'm really getting, like there's no growth without discomfort, I'm also gonna say there is this need for you all to assess, like your power, like who has the power in this relationship as well, okay? Like there's this need for you all to, I mean, if you are in communication, right, like really talk about that, really talk about what's not working, really talk about the things that hurt you. Is this backstabbing and this healing that is happening something that y'all cost each other, or is it something that you are carrying from before? Like that is something that you need to be willing to discuss. But with the 8th house and mystery, I am getting that you're not really talking about it. Like I'm getting almost like this hiddenness of feelings and this hiddenness of like truly sharing what you're thinking about each other, okay? I'm also getting, I'm just gonna say it, like I'm getting like potential like fling vibes. Like it couldn't, I'm not getting, you know, like a full on serious sort of relationship thing, you know, like I'm getting maybe something where like y'all went on a couple of dates. Like honestly, I'm just gonna say like maybe like a friends with benefits situation, if you can see that over here. But I'm not getting something that was super cemented, if that makes sense, okay? But like there was definitely feelings hurt. And I'm gonna say though that ultimately whatever is happening in this union, it does feel like something that's gonna be transformative, okay? Because I'm getting with the 8th house just that Scorpio energy. And with the Scorpio energy, I'm thinking of like the death card of, you know, like, yes, learning lessons the hard way, but ultimately growing from them, okay? You know, with partner A over here, it is possible, you know, like I'm getting the sense that both of these partners are kind of there's this teeter-tottering. That's where I'm getting this whole like you might not be in communication, okay? Like I'm gonna say, I mean, I'm gonna read the like keep reading, but I'm gonna say that this feels like a no contact sort of thing, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because you have the 6 of Swords over here. So you have somebody who's moved on, okay? The 6 of Swords has left the rocky waters in search of greener pastures over there, right? Like they're leaving what doesn't work out. They're leaving, they're like, this is not working out. I don't care. I'm just gonna go with the clothes on my back and find something better, you know? Now, it is possible that this person is looking for something better within this connection, but I'm just kind of getting a disconnect. I'm getting just like the sense of hurt between these two people, you know, because that's your joint energy. Like, I'm just going to say that, you know, and 4 and 6 is 10. Okay. So you have double tens, and tens and tens are ending. There might be some messages for you in 1010 if you want to check that out. I don't know why. But you know, like there is just like something is ending here is what it feels like, okay? You might be like I'm just getting an energy of grasping at straws, okay? I'm sorry, pile number 4, if this is not like, you would know, right? So I'm saying this because I'm gonna say the messages that I got, but you would know if this is not your message, okay? Like, so definitely, you know, this does, because this feels very heavy, okay? You know, with the Ace of Wands, you know, we love to see the Ace of Wands in a love reading because it can denote a lot of passion, a new start, you know, like just kind of, you know, a lot of, you know, fun times over here, you know, and you know, flirting and whatever. But the reversal is just kind of saying, hey, like I'm getting like a false start sort of thing, something that just didn't take off, you know, like this person might have started kind of passionate. Partner B might have been, you know, hey, you know, like let's start something, but then ultimately being unwilling to kind of follow through, right? Or like the fire might have just died out pretty quickly, right? And that's kind of where I'm getting the potential no communication is like, I don't know what happened between you all that caused you to get hurt. Like I said, I don't like, it's possible that you two hurt each other, or it's possible that you are just both, you're sharing the hurt energy because you are healing from past wounds, and then therefore that is affecting this connection, okay? Like I don't know if that I hope that makes sense, okay? You know, so yeah, right? Like it's just like this disconnect ultimately, you know. Over here, you know, just with days and sexy times unavailable, I am getting that this could have been a connection where there was, you know, and the 8th house as well, you know, just okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. I think this is fine, right? But like it could have been a connection where there was like, you know, a lot of intimacy, right? Or like a sexual connection, right? Like, and just kind of, or you know, like a lot of things were explored in that way. Like it could have been, like I said, kind of like a fling, like a hookup sort of situation or something like that, you know. But but yeah, you know, like that, so like just something that kind of didn't really come into fruition. I'm getting like this person, I don't know, it is possible that they were unavailable physically just because they left, but you know, I'm also getting like the term emotionally unavailable, you know, like maybe you went on a couple of dates over here, and then I don't know, it's also possible like this person just disappeared. Like if this is the other person, maybe they ghosted you. If this is you, maybe you ghosted this person, right? Like after you, something hurt you, you know. You know, with the Ace of Wands and on this partner B part with secrets, flirt, and listen. Back again to this, you know, like kind of playful, sort of trying to start something. But there was something that, you know, if this is you, like, I don't know, maybe something that you kept hidden from this person, or that this person kept hidden from you. You know, something that they just didn't share about this connection, or maybe something was revealed and that's where the hurt came, you know. Like I said, you know, with flirt, like I said, it feels like a very light and casual sort of thing that, or, you know, that maybe it was passionate and heavy, and there's like lessons to be learned here for sure. But just something that didn't fully like take on. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but like you could have felt it very strongly, but it was never like super cemented in like your everyday life sort of thing. I don't know. Like you could have had very strong feelings for this person, but it was like maybe you didn't see them as often as you wanted, or like you didn't go on as many dates as you wanted, or something like that. I hope that makes sense. But okay. Whew, sorry, I feel the heaviness. Okay, if that makes sense, I'm gonna go ahead and move into the tarot here, all right? And ask about what your person is thinking, feeling, and if there's gonna be any action steps here, okay? All right, so for their thoughts, you have the Knight of Wands, yeah, of course. And you have the Eight of Swords. For their feelings, you have the King. Oh my goodness, this person. And double 10 of Swords, I'm going to say. So 10, 10, 10. And the 10 of Swords. So I don't know, yeah. And then for their actions, you have the 9 of Cups reversed and the 9 of Wands. Wow. All right. So I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards from the Oracle here, see what other messages pop up. But I'm going to say, you know, thoughts and feelings, Knight of Wands and King of Wands, okay? I don't know. It is possible this person was just very... sorry, I'm not getting storyteller in I'm getting storyteller like as in like somebody who tells tall tales, you know, like somebody who fibs, somebody who, I don't know, maybe wasn't being super real with you, or somebody who just kind of, I'm almost also getting like, you know, just with imagination and storyteller here. I don't know, like just somebody who said what they needed to say to kind of get what they want sort of energy, you know. You know, with plant and seeding, you know, what I'm getting above everything is like this person is trying to grow, okay? Like I'm not getting that they're I'm just getting they need to grow up a lot. I'm just sensing like a lot of emotional immaturity, somebody who's very passionate, you know, but doesn't really have a lot of their stuff together. Like they're still growing, they're still working on growing is what I'm getting, okay? I'm sorry, that sounds mean. But, you know, with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, like in their thoughts and in their feelings here, like this person does have a lot of passion for you, okay? Like I said, like it is possible that this was just like a very just like, I don't know, like you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like just kind of like intimate. Y'all had like maybe like a deep connection. Like I'm getting just, you know, like feeling good with each other. It could have also been a really creative connection, right? Something that like sparked you, made you feel good, you know. You know, their thoughts over here, I'm getting they want to like charge at you. Like they do think about you, okay? Like they think about coming like toward you, like sharing their passion over here. Just more wands. um you know, but then you also have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like feeling, you know, it's they're feeling trapped. There's something that's trapping them, okay? I don't know, it could be they might be feeling trapped by their feelings for you. I don't know. That's not the sense that I'm getting. I'm mostly getting that it's their own thoughts, you know? There's something in their mindset. I don't know, it could just be, I mean, their imagination, right? Like whatever it is that they're imagining, whatever it is that they're picturing, they could just have like a lot going on in their head that they need to take care of independently, you know? So like, you know, I'm not really getting a super they're gonna come toward you. Like I think that they're just kind of trying to heal over here, really, you know. It's like they think about you, you know, they want you, they probably, like, you know, you spark them, you make them feel creative in this Knight of Wands and King of Wands. I'm getting you make them feel strong, right? Because like their thoughts are the Knight of Wands, but their feelings over here are the King of Wands, right? Like you might have really boosted this person's ego, right? You might have made them feel like they might see themselves as the Knight of Wands, but then when they were with you, you made them feel like the King of Wands. They feel like stronger when they're around you, you know? They feel more passionate, more creative. Music might be important to some of you. Like you might, I mean, you know, I know this sounds kind of cheesy, but like you might be getting messages through music. You might have had a musical connection. You might share songs, you know, I'm getting like to express your feelings toward each other. This person might have actually like shared their messages through songs to you, you know, like that kind of thing over here. But you know, as far as like toward you, 10 of Swords, they're healing, you know, they're over here trying to untangle themselves. They're over here trying to process their hurt and really, you know, work on themselves, you know. I no, yeah, because I pulled these out too, you know. Sorry. So I'm gonna get into their actions because I was like, wait, I feel like I was missing something. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you're missing something. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, they might be you might be missing them and they might be missing you, but it's just like this person, yeah, just mentally, like I feel like they're just trying to take care of a lot of stuff, and really what they're trying to take care of is themselves, you know. Because you have the Nine of Cups over here, you know. The Nine of Cups is all about, you know, it's emotional fulfillment, and it's a very independent energy. The Nine of Wands is also a very independent energy, you know. This person could be spiritual. This person could do readings about you. It's possible you might do readings about them. I mean, you're here, right? But like you might actually be a spiritual person also. But they might be as well, okay? You know, like, or they might be trying to, you know what I'm getting? Like this person might be trying to figure out what you're up to, okay? Like that is what I'm getting. Nonetheless, they are very worried about themselves, you know, like they're trying to take care of themselves. They have this, you know, with the Nine of Cups, like I said, it's an independent energy, and it's about being your own emotional fulfillment. So they're trying to figure that out for themselves, you know, especially with all this healing and processing that they're doing over here. You know, with the Nine of Wands as well, you know, the Nine of Wands is, it is a, you know, that is the Wounded Warrior card, you know, as somebody who has set a lot of high boundaries and, you know, keeps a lot of people out because like they have to take care of themselves, right? So this person might have learned to push people out, to like take care, like, you know, like, how do I say this? I'm just getting somebody who like pushes people out and sometimes pushes, you know, the right people out is what I get. Because that's what the message that I get with the Nine of Wands, right? Like, don't, make sure your boundaries are not so high that you're keeping the right people out. And I feel like telling them that, you know, I don't know. But you know, like with the reversal as well, like they could be working on that, you know, like they might, it is possible that they might lower their boundaries and reach out to you, but I'm not getting that very strongly, okay? Because you know, with the Nine of Wands reversed, you know, there is this assessment, you know, of, you know, okay, like am I setting my boundaries too high? Like where can I let someone through? You know, where can I actually, you know, allow somebody to, you know, kind of, you know, where can I build a gate for someone, you know, sort of situation. So like with the reversal, like that's kind of what I'm getting. So it is possible that they might do that and reach out to you and say something. But let's see if they did. Let's see what they say to you. Let me see what pops up here. Oh my goodness. Okay, that feels like way too many. I saw, let me take you out, and then I saw I need space. So, but those are the ones I saw, but I'm going to see. Sorry, because that was way too many. They might just have a lot to say to you. Let's discuss our future. Interesting. And let me take you out. This person might really, I mean, this person, I don't know. Maybe they want to take you out. Maybe they want to like, and let's discuss our future. You know, it's weird though, because like, I'm not getting it as in like, I mean, I don't know, maybe they do want to discuss your future and kind of see like where this can head, that's a possibility. Like, I'm not getting, like, I'm getting, to be honest, like, can we be friends, or can we be, I don't know, like, what does our future look like as far as like, I don't know, but I'm getting, I mean, I don't know, maybe they do want to rekindle something. That's always a possibility. Let me, how should we see other people? But the let me take you out came out twice. So, like, this person might really want to see you. Okay. I mean, like I said, they do have a lot of passion for you. You have, let me make it up to you, and availability check. I feel like doing one more. I'm working on loving myself. Yeah. See, that's that. Let me make it up to you. I don't know. Maybe they're the ones that hurt you, and that's why you're all hurt over here. But I'm getting their hurt too. Availability check, just really, I don't know, are they available? Are they emotionally available? Are they physically available? Right? So just kind of, there's this need to do that availability check here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some advice for you. Okay, so this is like the messages about them. All right, and these last three cards are for you. Okay, so what advice do we have for pile number 4? Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the Lovers. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Like, the cards just flipped, and it was the Lovers and Justicia. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. So you have the Lovers, Justicia. I see karma here. I'm getting like things getting balanced out with karma, with justice, especially, I mean, the Lovers is also a card of balance over here. But, like with justice, it is about, getting what you put into. So, make sure that you are, as long as you are treating things fairly, you're going to get what you deserve I mean, you're going to get what you deserve, whether you do good or bad, right? So make sure that you are doing the right thing over here, okay? Because that's like the advice for you, like what are you actually, whatever you're putting your energy into, right? Like that's what's going to come back, with the Lovers. I mean, it is possible that you might just have like a new relationship coming your way or something like that. Or I mean, it is possible that this could be, you know what? If this is right, no, I'm gonna stick to this. Like, I think it's like more of like a new relationship coming your way. Um, because even if this could be rekindled, one, the Lovers is decision making energy, the Justice, right, is like the balancing of the scales, and then you have the Two of Swords. So you just have a lot of energy of making decisions, right? Like, which way am I going? Am I going this way? Am I going that way? Am I making this choice? Am I making that choice, right? The Two of Swords as well is just, I mean, yeah. So like you just have a lot of, woo, my darling. Okay, you are going to have decisions to make. So even if this person comes through, like you are going to have to decide whether this person is right for you and whether that is what you want. Okay. I am getting that you might have some other options coming, just like with the Two of Swords, okay? And the initial reaction to the Lovers. But, stay true to your needs is what I'm getting with Justice as well, and like with karma, right? I'm getting like, don't dismiss your feelings, don't dismiss your wants. Like, do what feels right for you, but that without hurting others, like just kind of be mindful that you're not hurting others on the, like on your way, right? Like to getting your own over here. All right. Wow. All right. Pile number 4. I hope there were messages for you here. Like I said, I mean, come on, like you're ending with the Lovers here. Like, who does not want to end with that? So I'm just getting like whether it's this person or not, you're gonna be good, okay? Like if you've been good, then good things are gonna be coming your way. And I'm just seeing a lot of, happy dancing times in your future, okay? All right, pile number 4. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment. You can subscribe, you can share. I appreciate any and all your support. Thank you so much. And, good luck, all right?